Hello, everybody, and welcome to our What's Up Wednesday on March. Spring is here, guys. New beginning, new season. So much to be grateful for. And I am obviously always grateful to be here with all of you. We have quite the agenda today because, like always, we will start with some operational updates. We have a recap of our frequency and friends. If you missed it yesterday, we are going over all the material again today. So bear with us if there's a repetition for you, but it's never too much communication, right? We can repeat. We're going to go over also a great video from Marcus Schmieke that was present in our calls yesterday. Great message with what everything is going on in the world and how each and one of us can be part of a change and our frequencies and our vibrations. So I challenge you, I encourage you right now, if you have your Healy by you, which I'm sure you do, like we all do, run your coherence program. Let's all come together with a positive mindset, with coherence, to really change what everything is going on in the world. We're also going to talk about Healy World Meets the World with our online conference. We are going to speak about our monthly promotion, some adjustments that we recently announced and that are in effect in April with compensation plan. Our America's Homecoming, we've been talking about this since December, but it is the last month, guys, and you can make it. I can't wait to celebrate with all of you in Orlando, our 2-year anniversary. How exciting would that be? And then we have our special guest. He's a new member in our company, Mohamed Shaheen, and he is the new head of marketing in the Americas. So again, it's a short recap of yesterday. Hopefully we don't go over an hour. So to be mindful of your time and of this recording. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Adriana Alvarez, and I'm the head of sales for the Americas. And again, always a pleasure being here. I heard some of you have wonderful weather. Let me know where you are, where you're joining us from. I'm here in rainy Florida, actually, today, but always a great day. It's spring. We need water to flourish, to bloom. And that is the theme of this month, because we want to make your business flourish. So with that said, welcome to all of you. And I also want to give a shout out to our mastermind group, Terry Perez, Ken Close, and Doc Steve, always here present to be the voice of you, our field, which is the core and the heart of our company. So with that said, yesterday, as spring just sprung in my mind, right? I love this quote: "The deep roots never doubt spring will come." And you are our deep roots. You are those that are here every single week. And I commend you and I thank you, because again, we're here to make your business flourish. So before we begin, if Jake is in the house, he can maybe give us some operational updates if we have any.
I am here, Adriana. Thank you. And I'll just, hello?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just a couple things for today. I know we have a lot to cover and we don't want to go over. So a few quick things. Again, Coil, I always start off this update with the Coil. We have 2 shipments in transit right now. One on the way to the warehouse in Utah, one on the way house to the other warehouse in Georgia. And, you know, we're still expecting the first ones to be delivered here in the next few days. But as I mentioned on prior calls, that first shipment, the first one that arrives, is set aside for people that earned the Berlin trip. In place of the Berlin trip, some people got a Coil. Everybody that ordered in December and then should have had a Coil with their order as well, we're going to fulfill all those back orders first. And then once both shipments are delivered in both warehouses, we're going to turn this back on for everybody in the shop. So we're still expecting that to be sometime in the second half of March. No delay there. Luckily for us, both of our shipments are already on the way here. Our team over in Asia Pacific, they're having much more difficulty getting air shipments because anything going west right now from Germany, because of all the situation over there in Ukraine, all the flights and everything are having to be rerouted and canceled, and it's even more difficult getting things over there. So we kind of lucked out here in the Americas as far as getting our inventory on the way to us. But definitely keep you updated on next week's call. Hopefully by then we'll have at least inventory in one of the warehouses and be fulfilling some of those back orders there. Yesterday's Tech Tip Tuesday is now available on our YouTube page at healyamericas.com. I added it about 3 minutes, but I finished it up about 3 minutes before this call. So that is available. Had another amazing call with Ken and Freddie and Michael from our tech support team helping out in the chat. Everyone did an excellent job as always. So thank you, everyone. So check that one out if you missed it. Everything is all organized and separated by chapters if you want to see specifically what we covered, all the content. We aren't going to have a Healy for Beginners beyond this week. So again, if you need to reference anything from prior calls, just go ahead and check out our playlist on our YouTube page. And other than that, the only other thing I wanted to mention is there's a survey. I think I'm going to put the link into the chat here on the call. We wanted to get your feedback on the January BOGO promo that we ran. So it was obviously a huge success. The first time we've ever done a BOGO offer here at Healy. We want to get your feedback on if you took advantage of this offer and you got an extra device, what are you going to do with that device? Do you plan to just keep it as a demo, to loan out to other people to get them interested in Healy? Are you going to transfer? Maybe you've already transferred to somebody, or you plan to transfer to somebody in the future, or maybe you're going to use it for sort of an incentive for business building activity within your organization, or some other idea. It's a 2-question survey, and only one of the questions and answer is required for one of them. So it takes 60 seconds or less. So please help us out. We'd like to get your feedback on this promo. It also helps us design future promos in the future to best fit your needs. So I'll put that link in here. We might be sending out some emails directly to people that ordered in January as well. So other than that, the only other thing is I'm really excited about this Healy Meets the World event coming up here at the end of March. I don't even know all the details myself, but I'm ready for 7 p.m. on the 25th. So if you haven't got your, I know Adrian, I'm sure you'll be talking about this later, but if you haven't got your tickets yet, go ahead and don't wait. So.
I love it. Exactly. We're all going to be together. Imagine globally in unification. And this is going to be a lot of news being shared on that event. And we'll give you the teaser, I want to say. But yes, who already registered? I want to see who already registered. I see Beth already. Yay. By the way, Carol, love your shirt. She's representing Healy. Yeah, and Ken too, actually. Excellent.
It's actually my mom's name, Carol. I'm Kelly.
Oh, there you go.
All right. She's on the side pocket.
Yeah, I'm taking notes on the side pocket. And my hair is in rollers. By the way.
Family business. Here we go. All right. So let me share screen again. Thank you, Jake. And again, no, am I okay to share this, Jake, yet?
Sure, yeah.
Our independent Healy Canada members can now log into their shop and submit their customer support tickets. So as you know, we are in the pre-launching phases in Canada. It has been extended. And if you're on the call, we apologize. We greatly apologize, but we want to do business right for you, right for your country. So you're actually part of the stepping stone of how to properly open countries within Healy. So again, now you're able to log into your shop and at least be able to submit support tickets and get the support that you rightfully need. And
So-
I thank all the leaders that had been already supporting all of you in the meantime. But right now, know that you're able to log into your shop, have
Hey,
access.
Adriana,
to-
one important note on the shop. So this is the ability for Canadians to log into the US shop at us.healy.shop. When we actually launch Canada, there is going to be a separate shop for Canada, which will be canada.healy.shop. So this, we understand that we didn't want to wait until we actually launch here later in Q2 for people that may already have the need to submit a support ticket. So this is kind of a workaround for now for people to be able to submit tickets. But once we do officially launch, it's going to switch over to the Canada shop.
Awesome. I see some thumbs up around. So with that said, I actually want to launch this call with sharing Marcus Schmieke's message from yesterday. So just give me 1 second while I get the replay here ready for all of you. It was a fantastic message. And I know for those of you who missed it yesterday, we wanted to share it with you today. Just give me 1 quick second while I pull that up.
And Adriana, as the information field would have it, just as you mentioned at the top of the Zoom, a very, very dear and close friend of mine who lives in Kiev wrote me a text saying, and I would like to share this with you, I'm okay, but puzzled how I'm going to maintain my blood pressure as I've run out of all my regular medication and failed to replenish this morning. The drugstore was half empty. Essential foods are not available either. We can't even buy bread, flour, yeast, salt, sugar, etc. They've all been sold out and there is no fresh supply because logistics is broken. So thankful to everyone here that continually runs their coherence program and sends a lot of loving and peace to the situation in Ukraine.
Thank you for sharing that. And it's sad times. I have no words to describe my feeling, but Marcus will share an amazing message for all of you. I'm just updating here quickly. As I said, it is rainy today here. So here we go. Let me know if you can see my screen. Excellent.
And as you and Mark have already mentioned, and like, first of all, I'm very happy to be here and meet so many of you from the APAC regions. Almost 500 people are here from so many countries, and I'm so happy about, as I feel very much connected to this region of the world, to this part of the world. Some parts I have not traveled to, but I have traveled to India, I have traveled to China, and I have traveled to many countries in between. I have not gone yet to New Zealand and to Australia. I have been in Japan, but all these countries are on my traveling agenda for the next months and years. And I hope that the world situation will allow these travels and will allow gatherings, will allow us to come together and celebrate life and make us proceed towards the real purpose of our life. But right now, I think you're all aware, we are all aware about how critical the situation on this planet is. We're just at the end of somewhere in between the end or in the middle of a pandemic, which has influenced all our lives, individually, collectively, politically. There has been a lot of polarization, how to interpret the situation. So it was a big test for humanity to deal on such a challenge on different levels. It was a challenge, like on a microbiological level, a virus, but it turned out to become a challenge on the level of consciousness, on the political level, on the social level, on all these different levels, of course, pointing towards something very deep inside, something implicate, which needs to be solved in order to be able, as the humanity, to survive on this planet. And now we are again facing a very critical situation. Maybe you in Asia, some parts you're far away from this. My family, part of my family is living just 80, 90 kilometers away from areas where are fights in the Ukraine. And here we again see a conflict which concerns the whole world. Whole world will be affected economically, and it looks like again there's a polarization as we had in the Cold War, where there was an Eastern and the Western world, and everyone thought we are the good, the other are the bad, and looks like that the human consciousness and the human unconscious, especially collective unconscious, again needs this kind of a projection. And the war is just an expression of this underlying unresolved issues which we carry with us, individual and collectively. Look at your own life, how many dramas unfold in the family, even in the business, everywhere, because of our unresolved issues within. And very rarely we are looking within to find the solution within ourselves. But that's really where Healy comes in, because what we have with Healy, which analyzes frequencies deeply from the information field, which is on a certain level, you can identify it with the collective unconscious, which is connected to the collective conscious, which is a very deep level within. It's so deep that it not just touches our own individual space, but it connects all of us. Because if you go inside, and this is the wisdom of the East, this is a wisdom which has been expressed in all the spiritual cultures which emerged from China and from India and from basically all over the world. If you go within, you will find the whole world. If you go within, if you go deeply into your personal space, then you will come to a space which is opening farther and farther, at one point connecting you to all the other human beings, and not only to the human beings, but to all beings on this planet, to the animals, to the plants, to the planet itself, to life itself. This is what we are. Each of us is a unique expression of the original life force. And each of us life has a very specific purpose. Sometimes we ask, what's the purpose of life? And try to find a general answer. We look for it in religion, we look for it in science, in philosophy, on so many different levels, but there is no general answer on this. Every one of us shares a specific purpose of the large purpose. And therefore, each of our lives is significant, because what we have to solve, the answer we are giving with our life, can only be given by us. The question which your life is an answer to, only you can answer. And this is the significance of each and every individual human life. Each of us is connected to the whole. And this is what is expressed in the work with Healy, because the frequencies are coming from this deep level, the information field. The frequencies are a language of the information field. Basically, if you speak in terms of physics, there is a quantum vacuum which underlies all manifestation, and all energy comes from this deep level, which seems to be empty, but it's not. And this underlying reality, the zero energy field, or the quantum vacuum, or I like to call it the information field from the very beginning, has resonance frequencies. And these resonance frequencies are the basis of life. Life developed on, you can say, in the space of this frequency symphony. So we are, in a way, children of these frequencies. So that idea of Healy is to strengthen those frequency resonances which we need to get into a balance again, to fulfill the gaps, to fill the gaps in our individual frequency spectrum. And it's different for everyone because we are all so unique. Everyone is a unique question of the universe and a unique answer. And this is expressed by a very unique frequency spectrum, which every one of us has. So there are certain frequencies which need to be strengthened, other needs to be balanced. And that's the idea that Healy, through the quantum sensor, through the quantum noise generator, is analyzing our spectrum and strengthening those frequencies which need to be strengthened and balancing those frequencies which are disturbing. And that's a very, very deep approach. So if we use our Healy, we use it for ourselves. But actually, our life is not just for ourselves. We are beings transcending ourselves. We fulfill a higher purpose. We are connected. Everything which we heal within ourselves is a contribution to healing the world. Because all conflicts in this world, starting from family conflicts or even conflicts which you have within yourself, until conflicts which emerge as wars, like local wars, or as we have now a situation where the whole world is looking, okay, atomic nuclear weapons are activated. So this concerns everyone. So what can you do? You can start searching for this, the cause of this within yourself and solving it. And in this way, by healing yourself, you contribute to heal the world. That is a very old secret. But of course, we don't stop there. It's not that we now start just to sit and meditate and look for healing ourselves. No, if you work in this way, you deepen your consciousness and you open yourself up for intuition and being guided to act, to become active also. It's not that we stop there, but on the basis of this, we develop the consciousness in the feeling of interconnectedness, so that when we get up from the meditation, we know what to do. We know how we can make a difference in this world also by our action. So it's not just about
Adriana, you may have to refresh your screen. Did we lose her? She's still here.
I think she stepped away for a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So this happened, yeah, when she was playing it before?
It did happen once before, but somebody's co-host, they can definitely.
Can
Hey,
you do it?
I think we lost Adriana. So she
I'm
is.
sure she'll come back in here in a minute, but
yeah, we can.
So folks, if you haven't noticed, so she just lost power, by the way. I just got a message from her. She lost power. So of course, if you lose power, what happens? You lose your internet connection. But I just posted something about the coherence program. Marcus was talking about how that collective field starts to integrate. And when coherence was created, it's based on science and based on a lot of ancient technologies. So I posted something there in the chat that can kind of show you a little bit about that, as well as the coherence video that was created in conjunction with the launch. So this coherence frequency, the frequencies designed and created within this program are huge. We may think that they're just something internal for us, but they're really a much broader spectrum within the whole force of life. So, so use this program as a way to unify, especially right now. So, so take a look at that. You can copy and paste it if you like.
I can tell you, we've been doing a lot of experiments on the coherence. Every time we do meetings or Zoom trainings, we all run our coherence, But what we do is we just set an intention for what we're finding. It's more powerful if you set the intention for each other, for the group, not just for yourself, but for everyone that's in the room. So that's what I'm doing now. I set my intention for this group, and our intention is to have more understanding, more coherence with each other, more joy. So this is great. So Jake, do you want to go ahead and start in the next step? Because we were just basically going to go over some of the, again, the new promotion. I can tell it, or you can, if you've got the slide.
So that's the tricky part. I don't have any of the slides of what we were going to share today, but we can certainly review it, because it was we can go over the flyer if you want. I could share the screen here.
Let's do the flyer, and because this is probably besides the buy one get one, this is an awesome promotion, especially getting the professional at the residence price. That's a 60. We actually added it up, Jake. It's not 62%, it's actually 63%. So
Okay.
I like under promising, over delivering.
And 63% is, as we all know, that critical number that Marcus always talks about, the golden ratio number.
Yeah.
So when we look to run programs, we're always looking to run the ones that show up at 63% or higher. Those are the most significant to us in our bodies. So it's not an accident that this comes out to be somewhere between 62 and 63%.
Yeah, I mean 62.5, you have to round up.
Yeah.
So
Right.
So Adriana's back, you guys. Welcome back, Adriana. Sorry about your power loss.
All right.
It was a quick, it was a quick, like, it just like went down. I said at the beginning, it's raining here. So it never actually went out, but my internet, that little zoom thing. So I apologize, everybody.
It's funny, Adriana, the
I'm
same thing
waiting to
happens
reconnect
in Los
to watch.
Angeles. When we get a little bit of rain, which is very rare, as soon as we get a little bit of rain, the power goes out. In Los Angeles, it's the same thing with these cities that are just always sunny all the time, and then all of a sudden a little bit of rain comes in and it just knocks everything out.
I apologize. I maybe I wonder how. I think I have a link to Jake. Or to you guys. I'm gonna send a WeTransfer link that I had from yesterday's presentation. So it's not What's Up Wednesday per se, but it's the same slide. So I'll send that to you now. And you can share screen.
We're talking about the promotion right now, and Jake
Yes.
flyer. So we'll go through that while you're sending him the other slides.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So Jake, you want to
Keep up.
explain that this is an automatic promotion when they actually order, what that looks like in the on the shop page?
yeah, sure. So I mean, it's similar. There's similarities to last month, but it's easier that there's not a two-step process to.
Jake froze.
Oh, that's okay.
Now Jake froze.
All right. So it's not
As he was saying.
yeah, it's not a two-step process. It's really easy, guys. You just go into your shop and you pick the one that you actually want. So you don't have to, it's not about, oh, I got it at the holistic price, but you want to pick the resonance and it will automatically give you the holistic price. Same with the professional. You pick the professional and it will give you the resonance price. So
Pretty easy. So that we lost Jake.
all right, so we've lost
Adriana sent you the transfer, Ken. I just saw her do that. So you may want to check in our group.
check.
Sent
Yeah,
you the WeTransfer.
Okay.
so
I'm here.
Oh,
Woo! We got Wi-Fi back.
come on, girl, you go, girl.
Okay,
I apologize for that.
So we're rolling on. I
And
think,
you're back to co-host again, so you're good.
all right.
Okay, let's do this.
And we-
Thank
and
you
we
guys
lost
for
Jake. Oh, wait.
covering.
And Jake's back. Here's back.
Yeah.
So do you
So,
want me to continue with
Mhm.
with Marcus.
the video?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you can.
Yes. Perfect.
if you can, that's great.
A lot of value in what Marcus talks about because, of course, you know, he's linked at a universal level, and I think we all are. But do we practice? That's
Yeah.
the question.
There's strength in numbers, and don't forget the 100th monkey theory that's been around forever. When you have 100 or more people cohesively sending out the vibrations, it can reach around the world and spread like wildfire. So that's what we hope.
As we so quantum entanglement, well, if you want to get to that quantum entanglement point, the moment that you have an idea, the moment you have a feeling, the moment that you have a thought, any other energies within your awareness, the people you've ever met, the places you've ever been, the things you've ever touched, anything within that reach aligns with you.
Yep.
And so if we just simply do that, what myself and we're always less than 3 degrees separation from the entire planet. So we can reach across the globe in a matter of a snap of a finger by just thinking it. So let's all join in, folks.
All right, we're ready, Adriana. I know it's going to happen.
All right. Well, I'm going to share screen. I don't know exactly. I had to log back in to the recording, so not sure exactly which minute we left off. So if you can bear with me on that and let me know if this.
He was almost completed. You were kind of in the middle of his speech.
Okay, let's try this.
You know, review is always good, even if we hear it again.
If you go within, if you go deeply into your personal space, then you will come to a space which is opening farther and farther, at one point connecting you to all the other human beings, and not only to the human beings, but to all beings on this planet, to the animals, to the plants, to the planet itself, to life itself. This is what we are. Each of us is a unique expression of the original life force. And each of us life has a very specific purpose. Sometimes we ask, what's the purpose of life? And try to find a general answer. We look for it in religion, we look for it in science, in philosophy, on so many different levels, but there is no general answer on this. Every one of us shares a specific purpose of the large purpose. And therefore, each of our lives is significant, because what we have to solve, the answer we are giving with our life, can only be given by us. The question which your life is an answer to, only you can answer. And this is the significance of each and every individual human life. Each of us is connected to the whole. And this is what is expressed in the work with Healy, because the frequencies are coming from this deep level, the information field. The frequencies are a language of the information field. Basically, if you speak in terms of physics, there is a quantum vacuum which underlies all manifestation, and all energy comes from this deep level, which seems to be empty, but it's not. And this underlying reality, the zero energy field, or the quantum vacuum, or I like to call it the information field from the very beginning, has resonance frequencies. And these resonance frequencies are the basis of life. Life developed on, you can say, in the space of this frequency symphony. So we are, in a way, children of these frequencies. So the idea of Healy is to strengthen those frequency resonances which we need to get into a balance again, to fulfill the gaps to fill the gaps in our individual frequency spectrum. And it's different for everyone because we are all so unique. Everyone is a unique question of the universe and a unique answer. And this is expressed by a very unique frequency spectrum, which every one of us has. So there are certain frequencies which need to be strengthened, other needs to be balanced. And that's the idea that Healy, through the quantum sensor, through the quantum noise generator, is analyzing our spectrum and strengthening those frequencies which need to be strengthened and balancing those frequencies which are disturbing. And that's a very, very deep approach. So if we use our Healy, we use it for ourselves. But actually, our life is not just for ourselves. We are beings transcending ourselves. We fulfill a higher purpose. We are connected. Everything which we heal within ourselves is a contribution to healing the world. Because all conflicts in this world, starting from family conflicts or even conflicts which you have within yourself, until conflicts which emerge as wars, like local wars, or as we have now a situation where the whole world is looking, okay, atomic nuclear weapons are activated. So this concerns everyone. So what can you do? You can start searching for this, the cause of this within yourself and solving it. And in this way, by healing yourself, you contribute to heal the world. That's a very old secret. But of course, we don't stop there. It's not that we now start just to sit and meditate and look for healing ourselves. No, if you work in this way, you deepen your consciousness and you open yourself up for intuition and being guided to act, to become active also. It's not that we stop there, but on the basis of this, we develop the consciousness in the feeling of interconnectedness, so that when we get up from the meditation, we know what to do. We know how we can make a difference in this world also by our action. So it's not just about meditation or about healing oneself, becoming like spiritually self-centered. That's not the idea. That's not the idea of a network. The idea of a network is then also to act and make to be a part of the solution in the world. You know, of course, you can't do so much if you're sitting in Australia or in Japan. What can you do to help the people in the Ukraine? But there's always something which we can do with our words, with our thoughts, with our hands, with our actions, with our messages which we give to the world. So that's so important now, everyone to be an active expression of the underlying desire, or I would say will of life for health, for being, for love. And that's within us. And I consider the information field to be an expression of this original life force, or as I last time mistakenly called it, love force. But the original life force is a force of love. So we can call it love force. Love means to unify, to strengthen, to connect. It will overcome the difference. Oh, we are so different. Nobody has to tell us, but understanding that in the depths we are deeply connected and one will help us to overcome all these differences. So this we are doing with using the Healy. And if you use the Healy and someone is using the Healy on the other side of the planet, like when we had the opening in New Zealand, I realized it's exactly 12 hours. 8 o'clock there was 8 o'clock here. Just AM and PM. So I think it must be on the other side of the planet. I have not gone there. So that's amazing. You use your Healy in New Zealand. I use my Healy here in Castle Translene, and our Healys connect. They synchronize. It's not that your Healy is picking the same frequencies as mine, but the frequencies are a harmonic symphony. Sometimes also dissonance frequencies are chosen, but then this dissonance has a certain effect. So I have done a calculation on the basis of the data which we have from the cloud, where we know that last year there were around 100 million individual applications of Healy in the world, imagine. So each moment, I think more than 2,000 people are using their Healy in this situation. Of course, there are points where it will be 100,000 at once. So these Healys, they connect. So you get an individual benefit from the frequencies. That's the idea, it's happening. But connecting, there is a benefit for the whole world. And I think this, if we realize it, if we understand how deeply frequencies are actually interacting with the level which creates physical and also psychological, spiritual reality, this will give us a very, very deep inspiration to work with our own healing and also share it with others. Because I remember 2017 when I was first time on stage presenting Healy. It was in July at the Summer World. Oh no, it was June, around the 17th of June 2017. There were around 500 professionals, maybe doctors, practitioners, and this was the moment when we launched Healy first time, 2017, not in a network, just the professionals to see if it works really in the way as we have designed it. So we had a 2 years testing phase before we started Healy World, before we started to go to the masses. Like now we have hundreds and thousands of Healys around there. There was a long period of testing. It is 7 years testing it with the big time-ever frequency devices, then 2 years, see if the small device works in the same way, starting with studies and so on. And then we dared to launch Healy. So I remember when I was on stage there in Bad Nauheim, presenting the Healy, spontaneously looking at the people, I got this intuition and I told the people, and this was not prepared, I see within the next 10 years, 100 million families using their Healy, 100 million. And each Healy reaching 5 to 10 people makes 1 billion people. If we reach so many people, we have a very, very deep impact. Just by sharing, just by connecting, using the frequencies, connecting our consciousness, so that things like this will not happen again. When last Thursday morning, when I woke up to get my kids, to wake up my kids and send them to school, my daughter was already awake and she told me, Papi, have you seen what's going on? The war started at 5 o'clock in the morning. So kids using the smartphone, she got up early and we were all so shocked. We couldn't believe that something like this can happen 2022 still in the middle of Europe. Doesn't matter where it is. If it's in the middle of Africa or Asia or America, doesn't matter where it is. It was just unimaginable that we are still choosing this kind of ways to solve the conflict. So this is purely depending on the way how we deal with our own consciousness, our own subconscious, and how we help each other in this way. So this is what Healy World actually is for, and Christian has already mentioned it. We had a beautiful frequency coherence, global coherence event on Tuesday, 2 days before the war started. Then we had another one on Thursday where I invited the TimeWeaver users. Thousands of TimeWeaver users around the world use their TimeWeaver devices to send message of peace and love and responsibility and wisdom and solving conflicts within ourselves into the collective field. So this all happened in the week when the war started. So every one of us having a Healy can contribute it also outside the events. Use your Healy at least once consciously in a day, not for yourself, but for the world and for peace in the world, and to help the people who are fighting against each other, that they are just fighting against themselves. Whatever you do to another human being, to any sentient being, you are doing to yourself. It's a very, very simple realization. So to understand the happiness and the distress and the suffering and the pain of another living entity is my own pain, distress, happiness. We can feel this. It's called empathy. It's called empathy. So that's yes, my suggestion. Please use your Healy if you find time once a day, not for yourself, but for healing the world, and put your consciousness, put your good thoughts and your love in it. And I'm very, very sure it will make a difference. You can choose the coherence program for this. Everyone has the coherence program. I think that's the best. But if you have the intuition that the world needs balance, or it needs care, or it needs pure, or sometimes just energy, you know, or relax, then choose these programs also, because they are all connecting to the information field and connecting to the other Healys. And if we do this consciously, then it's not, especially in this period, if we do it together, then it will be really 100,000 Healys at, not, this is too much, maybe 10,000 Healys at once, connecting and creating a very strong field of coherent frequencies for the peace inside and outside. So I think this would be wonderful if you could do this together. Please join this. And yes, I for myself get a lot of inspiration from knowing that you are all out there and working with the Healy every day. And this helps me to overcome many challenges which are always there, to see what's really the good purpose we are working on. All right, that's what I like to share today with you. I wish you all a lot of strength and inspiration for everything what you have, everything what you would like to do and what you like to achieve in your life, and hope to see you soon in Singapore.
Awesome, Marcus. Thank you so much.
He's going to see us in the US too.
Absolutely. Everybody coming to.
That's what I was about to say. He meant that he's going to see us in Orlando.
Yeah, exactly.
I love the comments. Thank you everybody for being patient through this and to staying tuned. I know we have a few more minutes to go, but again, it's how each of us are significant in this world and how we can make an impact. And the answer can only be given by us. Again, that's something that I took away, that I took with me, and about, you know, using the Healy to enhance our collective unconsciousness, and together really going within that space and opening up and connecting to all beings. And that's so important on how we can all connect with each other. And we know as you continue to use Healy, our intuition becomes stronger, right? Like he says, we all know it. We've experienced it, and being together, creating harmonic symphony. I mean, how beautiful is that? Seriously. So with that said, I'm going to go quickly over some of the, did we cover the promotion already? Do I need to still go over that, or we're good?
We're good. We're good.
Good.
Yeah. Perfect. So I'll go over some of the comp plan changes quickly, because we only have, well, first, like Jake said, save the date, March 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. We have Healy World Meets the World. It is going to be our global conference, and it's going to be online. So make sure that you go onto meethealy.world and get your tickets. Register now. It's at 20 euros. And really, you will have top leader experience. You will have many surprises, fantastic product launches, which launched that Dorner, Christian Dorner, mentioned yesterday. You will have training, as well as Marcus Schmieke, Christian Helper will be there as well to speak to all of you. So you don't want to miss this, because you want to be part of our latest product launch. Aren't you excited about that? I am super excited. I can't wait. And part of that is going to be in Orlando, FYI, a training with Marcus Schmieke and Carolyn McMacken. So you want to make sure that you come to Orlando, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, but obviously register for March 25th. Super, super exciting. I don't know why it keeps getting stuck here. But again, you heard from our council, our promotion of the month. It is already posted online on your back offices. You should be able to find your flyer there. It is translated in multiple languages and it's already active in our shop. It was active as of March 1st till the end of the month, where you can save up to 62.5% for the purchase of a professional for the price of a residence. So again, make sure that you are going ahead, promoting this for all your new customers and members for the month of March. And mind you, this will not be extended because in April, we have tons of new things coming along as well. Keep in mind that your fast start bonuses are also impacted by this promotion. So if you sell a holistic, which is for the price of a gold, the fast start cash bonus doesn't count. But when you sell a residence for the price of holistic, you earn 25 euros during the fast start period. And if you sell a professional for the price of residence, then you earn 50 euros cash bonus. As well as here, you can see what the PV counts for you and your downline volume. Now, for compensation plan, I'll go over this quickly, but it's very, very important. If you joined Healy after July of this year, please take a screenshot of this, because this is what you need to qualify for any of the ranks during the month of March. So to be paid as with these relaxed qualifications, okay? Or not relaxed, these are full qualifications. Now, if you join prior to July, then these are your relaxed qualifications. So make sure, again, you pay attention. As you can see here, the PSV has been waived for everybody in the company. You only need one rolling device in the 3-month rolling. I don't know why I say one rolling device, but one device in the 3-month rolling period as team manager and above. Here's your downline volume, but you need 2 active legs. So here you can see as team manager, both legs need the same volume. But once you start as executive director or above, your second leg has relaxed rules, because we're giving you time to be able to build stronger second leg in order for you to have a stable business. So make sure you take advantage of these relaxed rules during the month of March. In April, we have new upcoming changes with our comp plan. So we want to make sure that you are all aware. Again, going to your email, you should have received a newsletter on Monday that specify all of these points. So it's important as we go through the month. Again, this is not going to be active or effective until April. So make sure that you understand that the power play bonus is no longer part of our core bonus. Fast start will be a promotion and no longer part of the compensation plan. That is really big, because then we can change it as we see it needed for new members. New title, active member. What does an active member mean? It's somebody that has sold one device on a 3-month period. So make sure that you at least have, it doesn't matter which device, which edition, it also counts for the watch. So make sure that you have a sale in the 3-month period to remain active. Why is this important? Because now we're adding a 3% mentoring and coaching bonus for all active members. So this is really big. So let's say I am, right? I'm Adriana, I am a member, independent healing member, and I bring Ken into the business. And then Ken brought Terry or Jake, for example. But maybe Jake has a group, but Jake hasn't been active because he hasn't sold a device in 3 months. So that 3% from his group of mentoring and coaching goes up to Ken. So again, this is important because it allows you and it gives you the to go over, let's say, different levels, even if they're inactive, which happens because we have such a direct sales business model that they sold devices, they brought a bunch of people, but they are only consuming it and they have zero volume themselves. They have not sold the device themselves. So that rolls up now. So not only it benefits you if you're the head and you're training people, even though they're inactive in their teams, but it also helps you to activate your team members. I'm sure if you go into your back office and you go to your genealogy tree and you start clicking around, you will see a lot of people have downline volume, yet they're inactive. So that is a great way of reaching out to them and saying, hey, if you sell one device in a 3-month period, you can earn 3% of the mentoring and coaching bonus. Why should you leave money on the table? So again, it gives you a tool to re-engage people and get them to be active because you want that, right? You have an organization that you built. You want them to be active, right? So again, this is a great tool that is coming your way, effective in April. Now, also, this is pretty big because as we go effective with this new compensation plan in April, you can have double leader advancement bonus. What would you do with 6,000 euros? What would you do with 6,000 euros? What will you do with 40,000 euros? Imagine earning 500,000 euros. 500,000, guys. This is a huge opportunity. So if you reach executive director within 6 months, you earn the 6,000 euros. If you achieve executive vice president within a year from April, I mean, put your intention out there that in 1 year, you'll be cashing out a check of 40,000 euros. Who can sell themselves that they can give themselves a raise of 500,000 euros within 18 months? That could be you. So I want to see here, who is saying, I will be executive director. I am executive vice president, and I will achieve executive president, even shorter than 18 months. And I'm going to earn 500,000 euros. Come on, I want to see it on here. Put the intention because it's up to you. Marcus said it himself. The answer is within you. So I want to see, again, this is a lot of money on the table and is there waiting for you to earn it. There we go, Terry. All right, so I'll keep on going. These are other adjustments, important for certain ranks, more in the higher ranks. So if you have not been paid as team manager for at least 3 consecutive months, then your both legs volume will be flushed. It is important that in 12 months, at least you achieve your highest career title. If not, then your carryover volume will be flushed. It will also be flushed to the limit of the highest paid as rank in the last 3 months instead of the current month. So that's really good, okay? So you're getting extended to 3 months versus the current month. A second option to fulfill the new first gen queue will be added to a new first generation executive director. And this is, again, this only applies to higher ranks. And the achievement of extra 10% direct device bonus will be raised from 3,000 to 5,000. Now, this is important for you to understand. Right now, you earn 30% weekly on your direct device sales. And on a monthly basis, you can rank up or earn an additional 10%. Now, that additional 10% is earned when you achieve 3,000 points or more. Now it'll be 5,000 points or more. Then bonus caps for dual bonus, leader check match, super leader check match have been removed and replaced with an overall company payout cap of 45% of revenue. And the company payout cap adjustment will only be applied for those who have earned over 1,000 euros. Make sure you go into your back office. There is a video, there's multiple videos from Dan Jensen himself, which is our compensation plan creator and designer. So make sure you go on there and look at those videos. So we are 2 minutes over time. This is something I really wanted to go over. So before I wrap up, I want to introduce our new head of marketing in the Americas. I'm very, very, very happy to have him as a partner in this business. He comes with great experience, huge heart and mindset, and a lot of big goals and vision, which is something I admire truly. So Mohamed, Shaheen, are you on here with us?
Yes, I am. Hello, everyone.
Hi, I wanted to give an opportunity for you to introduce yourself to our wonderful Healy World field and to just have them get to know you a little bit, what amazing person you are, and what are some of your visions for our Healy Americas?
Yeah, don't believe everything Adriana said about me, guys. She's exaggerating, you know. So my name is Mohamed. I'm super excited to be with this amazing team, and I think Healy will be the next big thing with our collaborative effort all together. I come with a kind of humble experience of 21 years in marketing with companies like Philips, HP. I was part of rebranding the 115 years old brand of Philips. And I think learning from you, sharing my experience, I think we will do wonders, because Healy is just a great solution. We just need to share our responsibility with the world and polish the solution and put it out there. And I think you're doing a great job. So you're making my job easier, and all I have in return is to make yours much easier. Thank you, Adriana, and thank you, everyone.
Thank you, and thank you for being here. And we're looking forward for all the advancements we're going to do as a team here together at Healy. I gotta say, I am so grateful to Healy, but on top of that, also to Luciano, that has brought such an amazing team together. I mean, it is a blessing to work with Jake every day. I could not think of a better partner with Rick, with Oksana, which are all our heads of, and now Mohamed being another integration to the team. It really is a blessing to have this amazing team. So thank you. And with that said, I think we'll wrap up. Again, I come on next week because we're going to be speaking on detail on homecoming, because you need to know exactly what you need to achieve this month to make sure that you come and celebrate with us in Orlando. You cannot miss this. It's your last month to make it. If you just join, you have February, March, and we give you April as an extension. But make sure you go into the relaxed rules from January, achieve that, and you're gonna be there. But I am so excited. Actually, before I wrap up, I wanna do something important, and that's recognition. And we did it yesterday. Just give me a second, guys. Because it is amazing what you guys have achieved in this month. It is incredible. In January, I am so excited. Since I joined Healy, I've been looking forward to being able to recognize you, and we are getting there. This is such a huge advancement that we've done. So I thank the team that have been able to pull these numbers up, and for me to have the ability to be able to, my goodness, why is this giving me such tech issues? I have too many files on my computer, guys. Let me keep on going here. So just a review on our America's Homecoming. But I really, truly want to recognize all of you again, because some of you in just the month of January rank advanced, which is huge. And I want to make sure that I take this opportunity to really highlight your efforts. And here we go. There we go, finally. Recognition for rank advancement in January of 2022 for executive team managers and above. And I think my partners here, Ken, Doug, Steve, and Terry, can tell you how much we've waited to be able to do this properly. And again, it's such an honor to start the year already with all of these new executive team managers. Congratulations if you're on the call. Again, thank you for all your dedication, for all that you do. And this is just the beginning of so much more. Again, this is our Healy World Americas team. This is such a diverse team, not only from the US, but also from Canada and Mexico as well, even if we're just in the pre-launch phases. So congratulations to all of you. I commend you for all your hard work. Also, we have brand new directors in the month of January. Imagine that. Congratulations, Misty, if you're on this call. Congratulations, Julie, the tool. Healy AAA, like today for some reason I have on my name too, AAAA. Congratulations. Leslie Sloan, Kevin Miller, and Pencil Son. Congratulations to our brand new directors. And senior directors, congratulations, Miguel Angel Garza and Yang Yan Zhang. Congratulations for all your efforts. And executive directors, I mean, this is so impressive. I want to give a shout out to Eric Beal. Eric Beal just joined us in the month of January, and in the month of January achieved executive director. Just by the passion of the product, knowing the opportunity of the business, and selling professionals to everybody he knew. So because of that, also, we want to recognize Raymond Jetton, which is his upline, Greg Dolan, Yehun Young, and Sun Zayu. Congratulations to all of you as our brand new executive directors. And we have 2 brand new vice presidents in the month of January, John J. Hall and David Pritchard. Congratulations again for all your hard work. We appreciate you. And we want to say again, congratulations. So with that said, I hope that I get to say your names every month with rank advancements, and stay tuned for more. And obviously, congratulations to everybody that ranked advanced even before January. We did a short recognition last month. It was a lot. It was October, November, December. And now we're starting this, and hopefully we can do this on a monthly basis for all of you. Don't forget our weekly calls. We have our Constant Tech Tip Tuesday, our WhatsApp Wednesdays, our Healy for Beginners and Beyond, and Jueves Juntos con Healy. And this is all being shared on the recordings on our YouTube channel. Thank you, Jake, for obviously providing that and doing it in such a easy way to navigate. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for all your great vibrations, for staying tuned every week. I know you probably joined yesterday and you might be seeing this recording and know that everything is frequency, and experience your Healy frequencies. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. Thank you for your high energy, your high frequency, and your high vibration. We love you, and thank you for always tuning in. Have a great, successful month.